Hi guys, so this is another reaction video I just watched from a new, he's pretty new blogger and an expat from the US who have, I believe, sell everything and then came to the Philippines because he met a very nice young Filipina. So he's looking forward to to spend time with her, and then also want to meet her family. So he kind of try to what do you call this? Like a diary, not diary. Sometimes I want to say something like document. Yeah. Try to document, his trip to the Philippines, and the whole process. I I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. I keep saying that maybe I'm getting old. I can't I'm very forgetful, but I've been this way. I've been this way. Even when I was younger, I would ask my wife, give me a fork," and I was gonna use it for for soup, and she would give me a fork. I said, "That's not what I asked you for. How can I use it for the soup?" You know. Anyway, so not only some people say maybe because you're thinking about you translating the word from your from your language to English. No. I would do the same thing if I speak my own language. Anyway, so I know I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna have Alzheimer or dementia. Pretty soon. I know I'm getting there. I already know. So don't tell me that I already know. Anyway, let's go back to the reaction video. So he came over and then met the family. I seen the family, very nice family. They're still young. The father, the mother, still very young, probably in their 40s. The daughter, I don't know how old is she, maybe 20, something like that. But anyway, so they kind of try to block their going around the Philippines. And then at one time he was thinking of maybe I just hire a taxi and it will take me to to wherever I want to go. And the Filipina mother heard that and said, "Hey, no, don't do that. You don't want to do that. You're a foreigner. Don't do that." Because they will sometime when you hire them, and they will take you to a very give you a long distance drive. They probably say, "Hey, you know what? There's a very good place, waterfall. Let me take you there. Like an hour or two." And then you would never know. You probably may come back, or maybe they will just kidnap you. They will just take you there and then already kind of planned it, the whole thing, and then just kidnap you, and also maybe try to extortion, like, "Hey, you know what? We want more money from you. Maybe do you have? Can you contact your family in state and to send you more money?" They will try to extortion, so that the mother warned the foreigner. And when I heard that, I was like, "Oh wow!" And I knew it because I know the Philippines. At one time we have big problem. We have a big problem, with this criminal, syndicate. I mean, I can tell you a lot of, that you're not going to hear from the news. The word from the street. Whole kinds of. That's why I am so, like. Maybe sometime you will see me like try to warn foreigners or expat not to too much show up like no, I'm not saying show up like a lot of foreign expat, when they are decided to build a house, they want to document that, they want to show people step by step. And you get a lot of views. You will get a lot of views because even me, I would like to see the process, from day one, from what do you call the shovel on the ground, and then the whole process until it finish. And we all want to know how much is it, how much does it cost to build. But if it's me, let's say if I buy a place and I want to build a house, I'm not going to show it to you. I'm not going to film it because for security reason. Like I said, I have heard so many things, from people, from friends and family. We talk about there's a lot of criminal also, unfortunately, and then one of the things I think at one time it was going on is the kidnapping. They sometimes they have a contact, contact, or they would this syndicate. They will go to to the bank and then ask the bank manager, I want the list of the all the wealthy people. Give me the list, and they will threaten the manager. The manager have no choice. They have to. He has. He or she have to oblige. Otherwise, he's the one who's going to be in danger. So sometimes that happen, and then they would target the customer. So it's you just have to, as with everything else, you have to be very careful. And then I know some other channel blogger will say, yeah, don't hear that, don't listen to that. It's safe here. I mean, they could be right. I mean, I'm talking to you here. I'm in Florida, so I don't know the current situation now. But let me just tell you one thing though. You all know that Becoming Filipino. He's a famous blogger. He lived in Mindanao, and even him has said sometimes he will go to this kind of considered to be a danger zone, like Tawi Tawi. In this is also in Mindanao area, and he will go to this island. But then he will also share to the viewer that hey, you know what, I'm going here, but I'm not really advising for you to just come by yourself. I have security here, and he will show you. He got like 4 or 5 guys with big rifles, an army with him, touring is providing his security. So you have to, I know a lot of foreigner bloggers, they are very adventurous. They will just say, you know what, I'm going to get a bike, I'm going to go, just go from island to island and hopping, which is very nice if you like that kind of lifestyle. But in the Philippines, especially in the Mindanao, some area you just have to be very careful. Not only in Mindanao, even in Manila. If you're gonna go to from Manila, you want to go to, let's say you want to go north or south. Some area you just have to be very careful. I remember when we were just going. I think we were just going to Tagaytay. Not too far. It's about maybe an hour. And I remember my family was saying, "Oh, this is a bad area. This is where a lot of kidnapping." They know. The local know the area. So just be very careful. And this is also one time I remember. This is a long time ago. Very very long time ago. I was still very young. Like maybe 12 years old. I was in Davao. And one of my family member was showing us around, and took us to a lot of places. It was kind of getting late, and then he has to stop. He said he know that a certain area. This is a kind of danger zone. Say, hold on, guys. I have to get my he carries something. So he said, I got to get my my thing, and I have to be prepared because this is the area where sometimes they will just block you and try to, put a gun on you. So just be very careful. And then let's go back to that the blogger. He was talking about the warning him not to hire a taxi. If you want to hire that taxi, just make sure it's a known company, or if somebody the local recommended to you, and then you make sure the local are good people because you don't want a criminal to be recommended. Yeah, that's hire this guy. We'll take care of you once you're isolated. Just be very careful. Just go to some like more maybe a hotel, a concierge of a luxury hotel or something like that, or even go to like maybe to the city. Ask the maybe go to the city, ask for tourism or something like that. I don't know if there's a tourist information in the Philippines or not, but something like that. Ask the local. They are very helpful. They are very friendly. They will tell you. Anyway, so I'll go back to the blogger again. So unfortunately, I was watching it. I watched a couple of the video, and then one of the while they were, the foreigners and the Filipino were kind of, traveling, and then something happened to the Filipina family. The mother, who's still very young, suddenly passed away. The mother passed away, so now, the Filipina has to go back. Of course, she have to go back to her family because, she still have young sibling. And now the responsibility fall to her, fall to the Filipina, because her father worked full time. Sometimes the father worked 6 days, sometimes 7 days. It all depends. And now they have. I think she still have like a 2 or 3 sibling that she need to take care. To take care of them, take them to school. So now it kind of this kind of strains the relationship now. Of course, the foreigners wants to be just with her to get to know her, and then now all of a sudden there's like a baggage, responsibility, and then I want to. The reason I brought that up because I want to talk about funeral in the Philippines. So the foreigner was, was saying that, the funeral, or what they call the wake or something like that, like it's been like it took like 1 week, for 1 week. Why is it take 1 week? What I understand, it all depends on the family. It all depends on the family. All right. So most of the time, I would say, the wealthy probably will speed up a little bit because everybody's busy. But the poor people, unfortunately, the poor people would take it much longer. Why? Because first of all, the poor people sometimes they have relative far away. And being poor, it's not easy to find commute, transportation. Sometimes they don't even have money; they have to borrow money to go to the deceased, person funeral. So it will take time. So that's why sometimes it will take 1 week. So everybody, all the family, got a chance to say goodbye to the deceased person, and also, share, their respect, show respect, and send condolences. But then, when you do that, you have to, the family has to provide the food. Food is, kind of, it's a key, it's kind of important. Sometimes people will say the visitor sometimes are taking advantage. It's like it's this opportunity now. It's an opportunity to have free food, or sometimes even drink. I know that some funeral they will provide liquor, or beer or something like that, or tuba. Famous cheap wine is the tuba in the Philippines. So they will do that, and it's not sometimes it is peaceful. Sometimes it can get noisy. When people are they have a couple of drinks. They kind of like to talk. Like, hi Joe, how you doing? Where are you from, Joe? That kind of thing. So it can get it can get to you if you're a foreigner. And then as the foreigner was saying, the expat was saying that because in the problem it's hot, people can be smelly. They it's very unpleasant. The surrounding is kind of unpleasant. So I just kind of try to explain that that's a culture, that's a Philippine culture. The poorer, the people, sometimes the longer it will take the wake, because waiting for all the family to arrive, to show respect. It's a kind of a tradition. So don't get disappointed. It's just part of the Philippine culture. Anyway, so I will put the link to the video, and you can go and check. I thought just a courtesy when I do the reaction. Put the link to the channel, so you can watch, and learn, or get to know the other blogger. Anyway, so I think that's it. Yeah. Anyway, let me know your thought on this video, or if you have any experience, funeral, or you have you heard about this, don't hire the taxi or some kind of like hire transportation, and for safety reason. Anyway, let me know. Thank you again for watching. Take care. Stay safe. Bye bye.